Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be playing Skyrim. I'm going to show you, in my opinion, the best way to play the intro part. So as you load into the game, you'll start on a wagon. You've got a teammate. He gets killed, don't worry about him. Don't watch this if you don't want to know. He does not get killed. He's a very important character in the game, that's all I'm going to say. Oh, it's not spoiling it. It's not important. He gets killed in this intro. You'll see in a bit. He is also an important character. Him and him have plot armor. That one does not. And we're in wagons. He's going to start talking to us in a second, but we're going to ignore that. So, the point of this is to show you the best way to go through the in tutorial. Because if you're a new player, you might think it's confusing. You might use Masterground, I've already done that. You might think it's very challenging, but I'm just going to show you the best way, in my opinion, to go through and just get a little bit of a head start in the game. This is going to go really slowly. I've got a few mods installed. None of them should actually affect the gameplay. Most of them are usually just adding a couple extra buildings and a couple extra bases to the map. None of them should actually affect our gameplay here. They're going to be chatting about stuff, don't worry about it.
Where are they taking us? I don't know where we're going.
You don't know, I do. I've played this far too many times. Yeah, we're going to approach the city here. Well, not a city, it's a town. It's called Helgen. There's a lot of lore in this game. I know a lot of it. I've played far too much of this game. I will admit it. So, and then you've got someone riding in the back. And you've got guards. There you heard the headsman. We're going to get executed. Well, that's not true. The ginger over there is going to get executed. The male ginger over there is getting executed. I'm fine. He's not fine. He gets killed. He's fine. He's fine. Everyone else is fine. It's just the ginger that gets killed. Yeah, that's some extra lore. You don't need to worry about that. That's not the point of the video. I'm not a lore channel. I'm a gaming channel. I probably could be a lore channel for this game though. Why are you looking at me like that? That's oddly unsettling. I don't like that. No.
I used to be sweet on a curve from here. Wonder if Vlog is still making.
You're a Stormcloak. Why were you in an Imperial fortress? You know what? I'm not going to question it.
When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make
Lots of Imperial banners, horses. Yeah. All pretty mid in fairness. He was told to go inside. He does not seem happy about that. And I'm going to explain why I choose certain actions, and each of them has a pretty good reasoning.
Why do you think? End of the line.
We're going to get executed. Or at least the ginger there. You'll see him. He's the first on the row now. He's going to get killed. I don't know how to describe him except for saying he's ginger. That's literally the only way I can describe him, the redhead guy. Alright. I love the animations in this game. Yep, that's more lore. He's Jarl. Don't worry about it. Him. He's going over there. They're just reading out the names. And look at this part. He's going to try and run and he's going to get shot. What did I say? No, it's just me left. Okay. Hey. Who am I? Oh, I'm just going to go really simple quickly. So I'm going to pick Imperial. We're going to call him Tactical Place. There we go.
You're a long way from the Imperial city.
I am.
What are you doing in Skyrim?
What am I doing in Skyrim? Good question.
What should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
What? I don't want to be guild.
By orders.
I'd like to take my chances running. He was not very quick. I'm quicker than that.
Follow the captain, prisoner.
I'm much quicker than that. Ah, yeah. You got.
Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero.
You got lots of monologuing in this game. It's part of the lore, but it's not really part of why I'm here. But you guys might want to listen to it anyway.
This war plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
What was that?
It's an important part of the lore, that's what it is.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites. As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines.
Him.
For the love of town.
Him.
shut
It's him.
up and let's get this over with.
As you wish.
Come on.
She is really brutal about, like, not brutal, but she doesn't seem like very caring. Look, puts a hand, thinks it's gonna be nice, pushes him down, then just puts her foot on him.
Say the same.
And chop. Oof. Brutal. Brutal.
You imperial bastards!
Who said that? Which one said that?
Death to the Stormcloak!
I can't really see behind me. I'm gonna assume it's that lady over there.
As it was in life.
I think it was like his brother or something.
Cyrodiil!
I think it's me next. That's not good.
This again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Why are you taking my side here? Why? That axe is very menacing. Have you ever thought of cleaning it just a little bit? I always make the exact same head movements myself. I don't know why. That's a dragon. That's another important part of the lore. But we're not worrying about that today. Pretty much this whole part's just been a cutscene. Since the beginning of the game, it's just been a cutscene. Now, here comes the actual gameplay part. It's going to try and give me a tutorial, but I'm not listening, because I know how to play this game already. Let me move. I know how to move. Dragon. I don't think I take damage. Yeah, I don't take damage because I'm not meant to be here yet. That's a trick. I did take damage actually. Still. So we just run through here. I'm just doing it as quickly as I can. Because still, not really the most important part of it. I know exactly what I'm doing, so it's a bit like... And the character's saying their lines from where the other player's meant to be. But obviously I'm not there. I love how they're not caring, I'm just wandering around. They're more focused on the dragon. And then we're going to head straight in here. And the reason we chose there is because you can either choose to go with the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. He's the Stormcloaks, the other guy was the Imperials, the one who said nice, take it easy prisoner. And the reason we go with him is we're going to encounter a lot of like Imperial officers on the way. And when we do that, they have certain types of armor which will sell for a decent bit of money once we get to Riverwood at the end of this sort of tutorial. That's why I always choose them, is because they'll get you a bit of extra money, and their armor is better than Stormcloak armor. And you'll only get basic Imperial armor if you choose to go with the Imperials, but you can get officer armor if you choose to go with the Stormcloaks. That's why I chose them. So we're going to just take all items, weapons, axe, fur boots. I actually don't use the axe that much for beginning. I just use fire, honestly. It's at least what I always do. Now the door's locked. People are going to come through here now. That guard's going to come through that gate. An Imperial officer. The actual Imperial officer that ordered us to be beheaded. That's not very nice. Look, there's some more Imperials over there.
Imperials, take cover.
Oh, can I not burn through the door? Come on, let me burn through the door. So we're going to burn the Imperial Captain. So we can take out the Imperial Captain and leave the soldier to our friend. Whilst we... Wait, move. Whilst we loot the Imperial Captain. So oddly enough in this game, armour doesn't seem to take too much of an effect. Like whether it's meant for males or females, it just seems to always fit you. Interesting, but still. Why have I suddenly become really slow? Our caps lock wasn't on. Now we're going to go down here. Magic. Destruction, yep, still on destruction. Now there's not going to be anything important here. There's just going to be some gold. And there's going to be the Imperial armour, which we're not actually going to bother picking up. But we just want to grab that little bit of extra gold. Because what we can do now is we can unlock this gate here. Wait, I'm going to loot them just in case. Always loot, but you do have a carry weight in the game of 300. So you want to be careful sometimes. Right. We go through here. Bridge is going to collapse there. In here there's going to be 2 Imperial officers we see. So we're going to always going to take out the officer first. Now we can't use mana, so we're going to switch to Imperial swords and dual wield. We're going to actually leave them because there's going to be quite a few officers we encounter in the game. We're going to want to take the health potion, loot all of that, and continue on our way and grab that health potion there. Now we're going to head down here, and there's going to be a magic user and an apprentice, torturer and a torturer's apprentice. We're going to actually go and help this person here, torturer's assistant, yeah, exactly. And they actually have a iron mace which sells for a bit of money, a decent bit of money. Now we're actually going to leave it because we actually want one of them to die. Now this is because we can get, I wanted one of the ones with the big weapons to die because they sell for a good amount of money. None of it actually sells for that much, but the body armor does. So if anything, I usually just take the body armor because that's what sells for the most, for 75 pieces. Yeah. And there is a magician in there which you can get, but just for the sake of the video and time, I'm not going to. Because yeah, you can try and unlock the cage here and grab some extra gold. If you want to go down the magic route, I recommend you do that, but I'm not. So I'm just going to continue on my way. Now there's a bunch of cages there. Nothing actually is ever important in those cages. They're just there for aesthetics. Now we're going to head down here, and this is where it gets a bit more treacherous. Because there's going to be a bunch of guards in a room coming up. Not right now, because we're going to... No, yeah, it is now, actually. There's going to be a bunch of Imperials. There's going to be 2 officers, I think. Yeah. No, there's not 2 officers. So we're going to just try and take them out real quick. At least take one of them out. See, that's the problem with trying to run off sometimes. Is your allies are just sort of left behind. Oh, no, that's my friend. That's my friend, not foe. Now, obviously going to take all of their stuff. And we're going to want to grab the bow for later. And obviously we're encumbered, so we're just going to drop some... We're going to just drop the light boots, light bracers, and light helmet. And now we should be good. So now we are going to just kill these soldiers. And it's going to say my mana's low, so I should take a potion. I'm not going to. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to quickly switch to mana and try and burn them. And that would actually kill one of our own men. Or it did this time at least. But what we can do is, because they carried a big weapon, we can take that. Now it's going to say we're encumbered. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to just want to drop stuff that's not necessary, like foot wraps, boots, shields, because shields don't actually ever sell for at all as much. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to want to go round and loot their sort of like light armor. Oh, I didn't, I took it all by accident. And what you can do is you're going to go slow. That's what happens when you're encumbered in this game. But what you can do is if you just obviously go to apparel, just drop all the stuff you know you're not going to need. And if there's weapons that you know you're not going to need, like daggers for example, like let's say you never have any intent of using daggers in your game or playthrough, then you just drop all your daggers. Because if they're 2 weight each and you have 5 of them, that's 10 weight you've just instantly dropped. And also like longbows, I want to drop one of them because I don't need both of them, and war axes. There we go. And there's not going to be actually anything else we're going to pick up for the rest of the challenge, or for the rest of this tutorial at least. And I'm going to choose a longbow now, because what I can do is there's going to be spiders up ahead, and this bow will be able to take them out really quickly, especially the little ones. It will take them out really quickly, so you want to equip your bow first, or equip your bow after you grab it, because it's just going to help you throughout the game. No matter what playstyle you play, you're going to always need some sort of bow. Grab the little grab the coin purse, and then here's the spiders. Yeah. So what we're going to want to do, we're going to get out a bow. You're going to want to crouch because it will actually give you a small bonus. Crouching gives you a stealth bonus in this game, in Skyrim. So what you want to do is you want to crouch because it will give you an actual stealth bonus. Yeah, sneak attack for 2 times damage, see? And then once you get close enough, a big one will drop down from the ceiling there. So you want to actually, oh no, wrong ceiling. But look how, because of stealth, I'm doing 2 times damage to all of these creatures. So it's so helpful. Actually, that at this point. Now you can pick up the poison from them, but I never usually do, but I think I will this time just to show, because it sells for 21 coins each, so it can be quite handy. Oh god, that was not a glitch. I think one of the spider's legs like shot up or something weird. Now here's a little trick I find. I'm going to switch back to destruction. There's going to be a bear in this room here. Now obviously you probably don't want to fight it, so you can typically either sneak past it and just sort of sneak around and away, or you can just sneak into a wall, hold down your W key with whatever you might have around you, and then suddenly you leave it for a couple hours, then you're gonna have like stealth at 100. Obviously I'm not doing that right now, because no one wants to see me just sit here for an hour. So I'm going to kill the bear. But that's what I'm saying you can do. You can just sneak, hold down your W key or whatever key if you're playing on controller, and then just do that, and you'll have a bunch of stealth by the time you get back. And this is where you actually exit the caves part, where you're going to go through a couple more caves. But there's no more enemies for you to fight. This is the last enemy you're going to fight in the caves. You're going to actually have to fight wolves once you leave, so you might want to worry about that as well, but it's not a main concern really, because they're quite weak. So then you'll get the chance of survival mode. You don't want to exceed half your carry capacity, which is already quite low. Now the dragon's going to fly over. They're going to say stand still. Don't stand still, it's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your time standing still. You want to try and head for that stone symbol, you see, because those rune stones will mean you get a special ability for whatever you want to choose. You'll either have stealth, warrior, or magic, depending on obviously what class you want to play, or whatever sort of path you want to take, because there's not really a class in this game. Now I know what I'm picking. I'm going to pick stealth, because I find stealth is always going to help you, because even if you're not the strongest, you're not the toughest, not the most intelligent, if you can sneak past people, you don't need to be the strongest, smartest, intelligent, have the best mana. you just need to sneak past them. So you're going to take a little bit of fall damage here, or quite a bit actually, and you're going to want to go over to the far left and activate the Thief Stone. Makes all sort of like thief skills 25% faster. Now you're going to want to take a little detour. Things are going to get a bit violent at this point, however. But this place will be really helpful to get loot later on in the game. I wouldn't recommend doing it in the tutorial, because it can be a little bit tough. But maybe if you want to come back later in the game, you can. There's going to be a bandit down there. You can kill that if you go above it. And you're actually going to get a steel axe from this. So if you drop down now, it's not going to have any actual good weapons on it, but you'll get a steel axe. And what instead you can replace is you can just replace the in some Imperial swords, because they take like majority of the weight. So you can just dump some Imperial swords and they're not even worth that much. Now you want to head straight for that sort of town, and here are the wolves. Like I said, you just heard that howl, yeah? Here are the wolves. So yeah, they're right here. As I said, they're really not that tough. You don't really need to worry about them. And they've clearly actually run away from me here, which is interesting actually. And I've got one wolf left, which I'm going to burn. Oh wait, it should be dead. I don't know why, it must have glitched out or something. Now I'm just going to follow this path. It's quite a... There's no more enemies to fight in the tutorial now. And we're just going to follow this path around. I don't usually follow the path because it just is windy, it takes time. You can just skip like majority of this path and just go straight forward. And it'll probably be easier for you. So if we jump up, go around, and there we go. Now we're at Rivendell, or Riverwood, sorry. Now, we're going to have a quest to go talk to someone, but we're not going to do that straight away. Yeah, then you're going to have someone saying she saw a dragon. She did. She's actually correct for once. People call her crazy, though. We ran into pots, took some damage, but it's okay. It wasn't that much. So now what we can do, did something happen. This is going to set up for a later quest in the game. Just skip past it, because it's going to quest that actually is a main story quest. What have you got for sale? Now it's going to start a quest itself. Now you're going to want to go to your weapons and just pick what weapons you're going to do. I usually like to have at least one Imperial sword, two melee weapons. So I usually sell the great sword, maces, longbow I'm going to keep, and steel war axe. There we go. Now here comes the expensive part. Now here comes where you can get the money. Just sell all of those, and there we go. They're never going to offer you the best deal you have. But you know what you can do? Is if you head upstairs, because you were given lockpicks, you can attempt to lockpick the locks up here. Now what I do for lockpicks, start in the middle, go far left, far right, and see whatever seems the closest, and then just work your way from there. Now, gold, don't take the black robes, they're actually not worth it. Check they haven't come up the stairs, because they will, and if they do, they'll call the guards. Nice. Gold. Pretty much don't take it. See, he just came up and he just missed us stealing. So that's actually really lucky of us. Now, we're going to quickly nick the mace. Now, someone saw us. That will be a problem for later in the game, sadly. But that's because I was a bit risky. But it is only 17 gold, and I think we actually stole that from one of the chests anyway. And we're going to probably sell our stuff back to him for more. Did we not get it? Oh, I must not have picked it up properly. We can sell some of the frostbite venom. Always keep healing potions. They're always really valuable, these potions. Sell the bear claws. Sell the bear pelt. Keep the lockpicks. And then you probably want to just leave. Now, the next quest is going to make you head over to Whiterun here, and they're going to make you speak to the Jarl. And until then though, then Whiterun Guard's going to come protect here. But until then, Riverwood has absolutely no guards, so you can do whatever you want. Just be careful for there'll be no guards to catch you. So you can be really sneaky and stealthy, and there's no one to, as long as you don't get caught by these people, you're not going to die. So what you can do is, if you press an escape, you got quests and all that stuff, and that's it. That's the tutorial. That's how I play the tutorial. That's what I think the best way to play the tutorial is, in my opinion. We've got nearly 400 gold here. We're doing really well, and that's probably the whole point of the video, is just to show you the best way, in my opinion, to play the tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and if you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe, and comment down below if there's any other Skyrim videos I should do. See ya!